Hindi ko talaga makomprehend kung bakit nyo nirelieve yung mga tao pagkatapos imbis na bigyan natin sila ng pabuya.
General Karamat,
Yes, sir.
we're
Yes,
not
Congressman.
accusing you here. Be careful of your word. We're not accusing you here. Oh, why are you accusing me? Sama kami rito eh.
Sorry for my word, sir.
Be careful of your word.
That goes with us. Naunahan lang ako ni Chairman Acop. I was offended by your words. Be careful. We're trying to ferret out the truth because there's an instruction from the President. At kung wala kayo sa tama at ando kayo sa mali, pasensyahan po tayo.
Mr. Chair, base po sa reports, ilan sa mga illegal activities ginagamit itong illegal POGOs, itong cryptocurrency investment scams. At noong February 1, 2023, nagkandak po ng operations ang CIDG Region 3 against Hongsheng in Baopo Compound. Base po sa bisa ng warrant issued by Judge Maria Roma Flor Ortiz of the Tarlac Regional Trial Court, Branch 63. Isa po sa naaresto doon ang Malaysian national in the name of Chai Kiat Chiu and 500 Filipinos and 350 foreign nationals. According to report also, Mr. Chair, sinahampahan po sila ng CIDG ng kaso. Unfortunately, until now, for further investigation pa rin. Yung po ay operation ay naganap noong February 1, 2023. And on February 2, 2023, nirelieve po sa position ng CIDG si Colonel Alejandro. One day after the operation, Mr. Chair. And during the previous hearing, Mr. Chair, binigyan po natin ng pansin ito na bakit after successful operations ng ating mga kapulisan, particular sa CIDG, pinagsisibak pa sila. At tinanong po natin kay General Bakay, sino bang nagbigay ng instruction? And according to him, yung memo directing CIDG director to relieve certain officer, senior officer, dumating na lang sa kanyang table. And he signed the said memo. And minanifest po natin na imbitahan ngayon si Major Hison, yung sinasabing Chief ng Publication ng DPRM, Directorate for Personnel and Records Management. Mr. Chair, nariyan po ba si Major Hison?
Yes, kailangan nandito sila. We have invited all the CIDG and also those officers and men who have been relieved from their position. Andito ba sila lahat? Can you kindly stand up? Yung lahat ng sa CIDG. So we'll be inviting over the officers, mga high officers ng ng CIDG. Si General Bakay, si General Karamat, si Colonel Hison. Asa si Colonel Hison?
Major Hison.
Major pala. Major Hison, dito kaya. Have you taken your oath, all the members of the CIDG? Not yet. So we'll be asking all the kasi punong-puno po tayo sa room na to. So nasa waiting room lamang po yung mga PNP. Andito na lahat. So those members of the PNP and officials, no, saka men and personnel, can you kindly stand up yung mga hindi pa nakakapag-take ng oath? Pakitayo po yung mga hindi pa nanunumpa, nagtitake ng oath. Yes. Okay, can you administer the oath, please?
All members of the CIDG, please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in this investigation? Thank you. Please take your seat.
Okay, Congressman Busita now. You can proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Major Hison,
Good afternoon to the members of the committee, especially to the chairman.
Mr. Chair, during the previous hearing, nabanggit po ni General Bakay na ang nag-submit po ng memo sa office niya is Major Hison. Gusto po nating malaman, Mr. Chair, kung totoo ba, Major Hison, na ikaw ang as chief ng publication, DPRM,
Pang-siyam ka.
ikaw ang nag-submit ng memo or signature ni General Bakay directing the CIDG to relieve from his post si Colonel Buyakaw. Is it true or not?
Good afternoon, sir. Your Honor. So we, the publication section, sir, kami po yung nag-forward nung endorsement or yung memo directive to the office of the OIC DPRM that time, which was on April 17. However, the memorandum directive was prepared by the PCOD DPRM or the PCO Police Commissioned Officer Division of the DPRM. So that's the process flow of our communications.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Major Hison, sino po ang chief ng PCOD that time?
The chief of the PCOD DPRM that time is Police Colonel Madeline Cacao, sir.
So, ibig sabihin po, Mr. Chair, hindi rin kayang sagutin ni Major Hison kung sinong may instruction. Tama ba, Major Hison?
Yes, sir. Because it was an endorsement coming from the PCOD DPRM, sir. So before pa dumating yung papel sa amin, sir, yung memo directive, sir, it was already prepared, processed, or evaluated by the PCOD DPRM, sir.
Thank you. General
Thank you,
Bakay, sir. Yung pong Senior Officers Placement Board, ang secretary po ba niyan ang PCOD chief? Tama po ba?
Mr. Chair, the chief of the PCOD is present, Police Colonel Madeline Cacao. She is with us. And just to maybe shorten the inquiries on this matter, Mr. Chair, kung paano po nakarating sa table ko yung memo na yun, we have here the Senior Executive Assistant of the Chief PNP. Siya po yung nakatanggap ng order to issue. Not, I would like to correct also, Mr. Chair, the memo I signed is not a relief order of Colonel Buyakaw, but an assignment of Police Colonel Ana as the director, as the RFU NCR of CIDG, Mr. Chair. But necessarily, of course, kasi ilalagay si Colonel Anan, it will follow na papalitan si Colonel Buyakaw. So, Mr. Chair, if you allow us, nandito po si former Senior Executive Assistant, the Chief PNP, who received the order for the DPRM to initiate the installation of Police Colonel Ana as CIDG NCR. If you will allow, Mr.
Wait,
Chair.
General Bakay, if I may, Congressman Busita. So, ang sinasabi mo, General Bakay, it was the order of the executive assistant of the Chief PNP that Ana will replace Bukayaw.
Correct, Mr.
Buyakaw. Pero alam niyo na mayroong accomplishment si Buyakaw. Alam ng Chief PNP na mayroong nagawang maganda si Colonel Buyakaw. So why not assign Colonel Ana to other position? Why specifically yung kay Buyakaw while Buyakaw have accomplished something?
If I may, Mr. Chair, during the operation in Bamban, the Chief PNP was former Chief PNP Acorda. That was in the month of March. Umupo po na Chief PNP April 1 si current now
So, sino nag-order na palitan si Buyakaw ni Ana?
Si General Marbil, Mr. Chair.
Yes, yun ang tinatanong natin.
Yes, Mr.
Because I think it will cause some demoralization on those officers who have successfully, conducted operations like this one. And then suddenly, papalitan nyo siya. Don't you think it's like improper for the PNP to do such changing of guards?
My apologies, Mr. Chair, but again, of course, the designation is, of course, within the powers of Chief PNP under Section 26
Oh, sige.
of
General Boracay, I got it. So, yung kay executive with the indulgence
Brigadier
of
General de la
Congressman
Cruz,
Busita,
Mr. Chair.
kapraso na lang po. I just wanted to find out why all of the sudden napaltan agad si Buyakaw. And as a matter of fact, kanina sinasabi mo that there is a certain Colonel Busita, Alejandro also?
Yes, Mr. Chair. After operation ng CIDG-3 headed by Colonel Alejandro, the following day, nirelieve din po siya eh.
So, ang nag-relieve dito, during that time ng February 2, 2023, is not Chief PNP Marbil. This is during the time of Acorda. And who is the CIDG chief during this time?
All this time, General Karamat, Mr. Chair.
General Karamat. Siya na naman. General Karamat, you have to stay here. Sit down, please. So, dalawang relief ang ginawa mo. Isa nung February 2 with Colonel Alejandro and the other one is with Colonel Buyakaw. After all the successful operation, what I heard from Congressman Busita, parehong-pareho that nag-operate, naging successful, tapos nire-relieve. Pero, different Chief PNP. Am I correct, General Karamat?
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman, sir. No, sir. I was not to clarify the matter, sir. I was not the one who relieved Colonel Buyakaw. But in the case of Colonel Alejandro,
Wait. General, ikaw ang Chief CIDG.
yes, sir.
So, it's command responsibility. Oh, ikaw pa rin nag-sign. But there are orders coming from the higher-ups. Is that what you're trying to say?
That's correct, Your Honor.
So, during these two instances wherein the first na-relieve si Colonel Alejandro and Colonel Buyakaw, ikaw ang CID chief.
That's correct, Mr. Chairman, sir.
Yes, that's the reason why your answer is wrong when you say no. So, ibig sabihin, ikaw ang pumirma, pero may utos sa taas. Ganun ba yan?
That's correct again, Your Honor.
Okay. So now, going back to the interpellation of Congressman Busita, we are just wondering, dahil tung panahon ni Alejandro, February 2, 2023, ang Chief PNP dito ay si Acorda. Am I correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
And during the relief of Colonel George Buyakaw, it was already Chief PNP Marbil.
Correct, Your Honor.
That's it. Correct. So now, and during these two incidents, you are the Chief CIDG. Am I correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
Ayan. O, so ikaw yung common denominator dito sa pag-relieve ng dalawang grupong ito. Ang tanong natin nga, kanina, tinatanong ko rin, why is it that after the successful operation, after a day, nirelieve natin si Colonel Alejandro at ito namang si Colonel George Buyakaw ay nirelieve din during your time. Why?
Thank you, Your Honor. Let me clarify my position, sir.
Go ahead.
In the case of Colonel Alejandro, the cause of his relief has no connection to the operation of Banban. Before the operation in Banban last February 2023, Colonel Alejandro was already informed of the impending reshuffle of all the regional, of some regional chief of the CIDG. So he was informed already before the raid in Bamban happened, sir. So it was a normal rotation of all my regional chiefs because as a commander then, newly assigned commander or director of CIDG, I have to put in place my commanders whom I have the trust and confidence, sir.
Okay.
So,
General Karamat, kailan ka po na-appoint bilang Chief CIDG?
January 1, 2023.
And when was the operation of ng operation doon sa Bamban? That was
February 2023. And in
February
fact,
1, 2023.
yes sir, yes sir. And in fact,
Wait, General Karamat.
yes sir.
So you were appointed as CIDG, na-assign ka January 2023.
Yes sir.
February 1, nagkaroon ng operation, and then February 2, na-relieve si Colonel Alejandro.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Si Alejandro, ang position niya during that time is
Regional Chief of CIDG Region 3, sir.
okay, Region 3. Am I correct to assume that during that operation, it was the Region 1 who augmented the operation?
That's a different operation, sir.
Kailan nag-augment ang Region 1 instead of Region 3? Kasi I have a report here that's telling us that the operation that was conducted, augmentation nanggaling sa Region 1, hindi sa Region 3.
That was the operation led by the PAOK and Colonel
And
Buyakaw,
this is
sir.
during the time of General Acorda, am I correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Ba't hindi kinuha sa Region 3 ni Acorda?
That I cannot answer, sir. That's the wisdom of...
Is it a trust and confidence situation?
I think so, Your Honor.
And that's the reason why Region 1 ang pinadalang augmentation imbis na Region 3. Who handles Region 3?
Again, I cannot answer that. I don't want to speculate. I don't want to question the
You.
wisdom of the
Ikaw ang ano,
chief.
CIDG nun Ikaw CIDG, you should know.
To inform this committee, the operation in Bamban that was led by Colonel Buyakaw, I was on leave and I was not even informed of that operation. Even my command group was not informed.
So, hindi ka na-inform ng higher ups doon sa operation ng Banban.
That's correct, Your Honor.
And the reason why is
I was on leave.
on leave.
Yes, sir. I was on leave abroad.
So in other words, kaya nagkaroon ng augmentation ng Region 1?
Again, I cannot answer that.
Kasi alam mo, nagtatalo isip po dito bakit gagamitin ng Region 1 instead of Region 3? Precisely yun yung kanilang area of jurisdiction eh. And I think we need to ask the former PNP chief, General Acorda, to shed light on this. Because I will tell you, General Karamat, if you're going to relieve all these people, no, and assigning them to the different parts of this country, there is a pending case. So yung pending case ito, nandito sa korte. Di ba? Asan yung kasong ito? Sa Bulacan? Paano sila makakabalik para to monitor the case that was filed against these perpetrators?
Yeah.
And assigning them, no, parang I think is not to the best interest of the organization. Unless there is a clandestine, no, effort to really put the case on the garbage. And as a matter of fact, General Karamat, yung kaso ngayon is under RFI. Di ba? Recommended for further investigation. Am I correct? General Karamat. Is this under RFI? All the cases that was initiated by Colonel Joshua Alejandro, the regional chief, siya pala ang regional chief ng CIDG. Siya pala. Si Alejandro, Joshua Alejandro, siya ang regional chief, hindi mo kilala? General Karamat?
Of course, I know him.
Oh, that's why
Your
I'm
Honor.
asking you a while ago. Sino ang regional director ng ng Region 3? Sabi mo, hindi mo alam.
I didn't say that, sir.
Ano sabi mo kanina?
Your Honor.
Ano sabi mo kanina?
It was Colonel Alejandro yung unang operation against the Pugo
Ito
in
ang tanong ko
Banbaco
ulit,
operation.
General Karamat. Si Colonel Alejandro ang regional director ng Region 3. Siya ang nag-operate. Di ba?
Yes, Your
Siya
Honor.
nag-operate doon sa Hongsheng Gaming Technology sa Bamban. But the augmentation of the people that was used is under Region 1. Correct. And you were telling us a while ago, you were on leave.
The augmentation from Region 1 was a different operation conducted by Colonel Alejandro.
Hindi
When-
ang Banban? You're under oath.
The
Wait.
CIDG had conducted
Wait.
operation, sir.
Yes. Okay. So yung augmentation ng Region 1 ay hindi sa Banban?
Again, it was the operation led by Colonel Boyaca when there is an augmentation coming from Police Regional Office 1 and Cordillera, sir.
Okay. PAOK TF, you conducted this operation. Can you kindly confirm the statement made by General Karamat?
The first operation, sir, I think yung kay Colonel Alejandro, sir, it's a different one. And the second operation, same area to, sir, yung sa Banban po, Your Honor. And the second one, yung sa Sunyu 1, sir. Ito, sir, yung kay Colonel George Buyakaw. And that's true, sir. Ang ginamit pong augmentation doon are personnel or police personnel coming from Region 1 and Cordillera.
So in other words, kung yung kay Buyakaw, yun ang gumamit ng augmentation coming from the Region 1.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, same question, General Karamat. Why is it during your incumbency as the regional, chief of the CIDG, no? Bakit ang ginamit is Region 1, not Region 3? Do you know this? Or you're still on leave? Still on leave ka rito?
Again, sir, I was not informed of that operation, sir. That particular operation, sir.
Hindi mo ba napapansin ba't hindi ka na-involve sa operations? Why is that so?
It's only the former Chief PNP that cannot answer that question, sir.
And that's the reason why we have to invite the former Chief PNP to shed light on this. Because para ako may nakikitang mga missing link dito eh. I need to be given more information for us to find out the deeper problem arising to this relief of these successful operations. Di ba? Kasi alam nyo, ako hindi ako police, pero I know for a fact that kapag napunta ka sa NCR, parang ano yan eh, level up eh. Pero putting your people outside, no, after the complete successful operation, that will put a doubt on that transfer. And again, hindi ako. Babalik ko na po kay Colonel Busita.
Chairman,
And maybe later
just
on,
one quick one quick question lang, Mr. Chairman, with regards to your query to
will the good Congressman
one
Busiti
quick lang po,
allow
one quick lang.
Congressman
One quick lang.
Paduano? Chairman Paduano, you are recognized.
Thank you, Chairman. Anyway, as you mentioned, General Karamat, you were installed as a CIDG chief. That was January. Tama? January 1.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay. Now, tapos nag-leave ka because you're abroad, sabi mo.
No, my leave 2024 already, sir, yung lead ni Colonel Buyakaw, sir. Let me clarify, sir, para hindi tayo nagkakagulo dito,
Hindi,
sir.
magulo talaga kasi yung sagot mo kanina, you just leave because of that. You did not know that operation because you're on leave. Diba?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Oh, that was February.
No.
When?
That's a different operation, sir.
Hindi,
Dalawang operation tayo
yung
dito, sir.
time niya, ano lang, ni Alejandro, no operation.
Okay, sir.
You're on leave or not?
No, sir.
Oh, so, alam mo.
Yes, sir. Because actually,
Hindi,
sir,
yes or no lang muna.
I personally know the operation, sir.
Sandali
Because,
po. Yes or no lang muna.
Yes, sir.
Oh, do you know the operation of Colonel Alejandro?
Because I was the one who approved the said operation, sir.
Okay, you approve now.
Yes, sir.
How long is Colonel Alejandro as the RFU of?
Nadatnan ko na lang siya po, sir, sa RFU 3 when I was assigned as the Director of Criminal Investigation and Detection Group, sir.
Kaya nga eh. That is why I'm asking you now. How
Yeah.
long did Colonel Alejandro stayed? Kasi sagot mo kanina, routinary, di ba? Di ba sagot mo kanina, routinary?
Yes, sir.
Oh, kasi ang sagot mo, routinary at saka trust and confidence.
Yes, sir.
Oh, now.
That's correct, sir.
Ang tanong ko nga, when was Colonel Alejandro assigned as Region 3 Chief? Ay, sagot mo kanina, routinary. Then, trust and confidence.
According to my staff, sir, he was assigned there as a regional chief of CIDG in Region 3 for 6 months, sir.
Oh, 6 months. Oh, kita mo. 6 months before his relief.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Oh, kita mo 6 months? Hindi, pwede yan. Kung talagang promotional purposes, kasi full colonel na siya eh. Di ba, kailangan niya kumuha ng, kung nasa linya sa, pwede kukunin yung entry, di ba? Now, but the question is just 6 months now. Okay, routinary, medyo malabo. Next is trust and confidence. Nakaupo ka, alam mo yung operation niya, successful ang operation niya. Is it not trust and confidence with regards to your trust
As
to
I,
Colonel Alejandro?
as I said before, sir, before the operation conducted by Colonel Alejandro, which was personally approved by me, he was informed already of the impending reshuffle.
And alam ko yon.
Yes, sir.
Alam ko yon. But ang sinasabi mo is he was informed. But now, ang basis mo is routinary. Hindi pwede, 6 months. Second is trust and confidence. He was informed, but this operation is successful, and during routinary, special operation, question of trust and confidence, you don't have trust and confidence to a police colonel that has just operated successfully against Pogo?
As I said, there is no connection to the operation
Hindi
of
nga,
Pogo, why
Mr. Chairman,
Colonel Alejandro was relieved.
Of course, that is your excuse or your defense. But what? Ako, Colonel, kahit siguro mga kasapi dito, members dito, and even the public now, monitoring us, may cloud of doubt. Pasensya na po, at the back of my mind is, it is not all about routinary and question of trust and confidence. Kasi routinary, malabo. Trust and confidence, magandang performance, successful yung operation. So, that's what you're telling us na na-inform. Pero kahit na-inform mo magaling palang bata to Di ba? Kaya, Mr. Chairman, yung doubt, personally, yun din siguro yung mga nasa isip ng mga members dito, yung dapat, Mr. Chairman, ang dapat ayusin natin sa organisasyon ng pulis. Kasi laging bata-bata. It is not based on performance. Kasi yung trust and confidence yan is precisely bata-bata. Whether the organization or the officers in front of us will admit, but that is now the normal practice in the police organization. And we want to check it. Kaya ayusin natin yan. But of course, I respect what the defense of General Karamat. But sabi ko na nga, this is all about investigation in aid of legislation at yung puntong yun, nangyayari yan kahit saan. This is not only happening with the CIDG, this is happening all over the country. Yung question of trust and confidence na equals bata-bata. Kaya nga nililipat yung mga taga-probinsya papunta dito kasi yung mga boss nila dati is naka-assign sa mga juicy at saka strategic position dito ngayon. Kahit kailangan pa namin doon sa probinsya kasi nga bata. bata na nakaupo. And again, Mr. Chairman, lastly, gusto ko lang ulitin, no? Maybe in the committee report, maliban dun sa dito, sa Pogo, at saka dun sa mga previous investigation na ginawa natin, we should put that end. Dun sa committee report natin, dapat may legislative action that will be undertaken with this under this committee, Mr. Chairman.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Before I yield back again kay Congressman Busita, I will be recognizing you for a brief interjection. But may question lang ako, may question lang kay General Karamat. General Karamat, last na, baka makalimutan ko lang. General Karamat, kaprasa na lang, Chairman ako, pasensya ka na. General Karamat, may kilala ka bang JP Samson, yung may-ari ng West Cars, ng yung dinala kay Alice Go?
I cannot remember, sir. Hindi ko ma-recall kung may kilala kong JP Samson, but as far as I know, wala akong kakilala, sir.
General Karamat, you're under oath, ha?
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you. I'll be showing you a picture of John Patrick Samson and you together. But pictures, hindi naman magsasabi yan na meron kang involvement. But what I'm trying to say is kilala mo.
That
I will send it to you, General
Yes,
Karamat.
sir. Yes,
Because
sir. I could answer that,
what
sir.
we wanted is to ferret out the truth. And I
I could
will
answer
try to
that.
give it to you for you to find out kung nare-recall mo yung si John Patrick Samson. Si John Patrick Samson is the owner of the West Cars that was used by Alice Go. Doon sa kanyang mga sa Pogo, doon sa kanya sa Banban. And that's the reason why I'm asking you, I'm just testing you kung kilala mo. Tapos sinasabi mo hindi mo siya ma-recall. But now, are you going to tell us that you can recall him already?
Not all, Mr. Chairman, sir. As a CIDG director, many were inviting you, but it does not mean na yung kasama ko doon sa picture kilala ko. We are just like politicians. Anybody can take a picture with us, sir.
General Karamat, we are not trying to tell you that you have involvement. Ang sinasabi lang namin kanina.
I didn't say that I was involved,
Wait. I'm still talking, you know?
Yes, sir.
Ang sinasabi lang, tinatanong ko lang, kung may kilala ka. Ang sabi ko, kaya nga pinakikita ko sa yung picture, ngayon nare-recall mo na siya.
Yes, sir.
O yan. O, di na-recall mo na, kilala mo na, that's it.
I just met him in one of the occasions, sir, but
Okay.
I do not know him personally, sir.
You don't know him personally?
Yes, sir.
Oh, this is one of the occasions that you have
Yes, sir.
be with him.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
Yes, sir.
Wala naman po kami sinasabing iba dito eh. Ang tinatanong ko lang kung may kilala kayong JP Samson.
Your question is kung kilala ko, sir. I cannot recall, sir, dahil sa dami ng nakikilala
Kaya
ko,
nga,
sir.
and
Hindi
then I
cannot
answer
recall
back.
their name
General
already,
Karamat,
sir.
wait. Then I answer back. Then I said, makikita ko para at least ma-recall mo. Okay? So picture, sasabi na na-encounter mo siya. And that's the reason why we will be inviting over also John Patrick Samson, yung pong owner ng West Car high-end, para malaman po natin yung mga sinasabi natin lahat dito. Congressman Barbers, you are now recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. With the indulgence of Congressman Busita, yung sa akin lamang po, Mr. Chairman, is a clarification kasi dun sa narration ni General Karamat, it seems that he has no knowledge in other operations that was conducted by the CIDG because orders were coming from his superiors. No, in fairness to General Karamat, Mr. Chair, marami yung movements dun sa kanila sa CIDG na apparently he has not been informed, he has not been advised, or he has not been given the instructions. So tama yung punto kanina ni Chairman na siguro dapat para magkaroon ng mas malinaw na narration o kwento itong ating kasi ang pinupunto natin dito, Mr. Chair, is why were these CIDG personnel relieved after they had successfully raided in illegal Pogo. So, ang sagot naman ho ni General, yung iba nga ho, hindi niya alam because one, sabi niya he was out of the country. The others, he probably got orders from the higher ups. I remember in the last hearing that we had, it was General Bacayo, General Bakay, who actually gave the orders. Diba? So, I would like to ask the chair and the members of the committee, yung po kasing usapin doon sa CIDJ is just an adjacent issue. But the real issue, which is within the purview of the committee, is the illegal operations and other crimes committed by these illegal POGO operators. Siguro, Mr. Chair, with all due respect to you and to the other members of the committee, maybe we can refocus there. Anyway, nasagot na naman po ni General Karamat yung issue about transfers ng mga tao. That's all, Mr. Chair. And thank you, Congressman Busita.
Okay, Congressman Busita, now you have the floor.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, ang punto po kasi dito, kaya kung bakit seryoso tayo sa issue na to, itong operation sa against Hong Sheng, mababasura na talaga ito, Mr. Chair. Kasi yung mga pulis, yung operatiba, wala na deploy na. Una pa lang salbo nung kaso for further investigation. Doon pa lang, malabo na. Pinagsisibak yung pulis natin, malabo na. Now, ang instruction po ng ating Pangulo, BBM, is banning of POGOs, whether illegal or legal. So, ako po, galing sa PNP, pag ito ay hindi nabigyan ng attention, yung instruction po ni Pangulong BBM, parang lalambot Matatakot na yung mga pulis, yung mga operatiba. Paano pa sila magtatrabaho?
Andiyan si Colonel Attorney Tomas
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Balmonte. You can ask
Kaya
him.
with respect to Honorable Congressman Barbers, yes, totoo po. Pwede nating skip na itong issue. Pero, malaki po ang epekto nito sa instruction ni PBBM. Banning of POGOs. Kasi nga, bilang retired police, matagal ng practice yan, talagang pag mag-operate ka, makikita mo, ops, delikado yan. Atras yan. So, napakahalaga po nito. And in fairness to General Karamat, sir, sabi po ninyo, prior to operation on February 1, 2023, may nakaambang reassignment na si Colonel Alejandro. Ang tanong ko lamang po kay General Karamat, di po ba merong Senior Officers Placement Board, SOPB sa PNP? Tama po ba?
We had independent officers placement board in every unit, sir. And I have my command group, sir. And the transfer.
Okay. General Karamat, sir. Sinasabi po ninyo na prior to said operation, talagang for transfer na si Colonel Alejandro. Ang tanong po, nabanggit mo na meron po kayong independent SOPB. So, na-process po ang transfer niya.
Yes, sir.
So, meron pong SOPB resolution. Tama po ba?
I presume because the order was issued. And as a director of the CIDG, it is my prerogative also to choose my men, sir.
Yes, General Karamat, sir. I agree with you. Powers and prerogatives. Pero siyempre, kung hindi naman i-observe yung SOPB, why not ibasura na lang yan? So, ang tanong ko po, meron po bang board resolution o wala? Kasi po, Mr. Chair, kung totoo po yung sinasabi na hindi pa nagkakandak ng operation, may nakaambang transfer na kay Colonel Alejandro, ang makakasuporta po dito, board resolution. And yung pong powers and prerogative ng commander na katulad nito, nagkandak na operation, may mga kinasuhan, alam natin na pwedeng i-hold ng commander yung transfer. If ever na merong board resolution na. So malaman lamang po, Mr. Chair, kung merong board resolution itong reassignment ni Colonel Alejandro, Mr. Chair.
Sir.
Ay, what? Board resolution? Can
Yes
we ask General Karamat? General Karamat, meron pang board resolution po.
According to my former command group here, we have a board resolution, sir. And I just want to present a simple logic here, sir. Accusing me of whimsically.
Mr. Chair, General Karamat,
Yes, sir.
we're
Yes,
not
Congressman.
accusing you here. Be careful of your words. We're not accusing you here. We're asking questions, and that is our job. Remember that.
Noted po, Mr. Chairman, sir.
Oh, why are you accusing me? Sama kami rito eh.
Sorry for my words, sir. But
Kaya nga, you be careful of your words.
noted po, sir.
Thank you.
I just want to present
Wait, General
Yes, sir.
Karamat. That goes with us, me as well, the
Yes, sir.
chairman
Yes, sir.
and my co-chair. Actually, naunahan lang ako ni Chairman Akop. I was offended by your words.
I'm sorry, Your Honor,
I was
sir.
really offended.
Yes, sir.
Be careful. We're trying to ferret out the truth. Because there's an instruction from the President and the Speaker. And the Speaker told us to ferret the truth. And we are doing our job as well as you are. All of us, being a part of this government, we have to do our share. At kung wala kayo sa tama at ando kayo sa mali, pasensyahan po tayo. That is our task.